Hello healers and health seekers, it's me Ichoda, healing with medical medium information for 3 years and 10 months now. And I'm just doing a little garden update on my seedlings. I told you I was going to do these videos. I hope that they are useful to somebody. I am mostly doing them for me, but I want to, because this is the first year that I'm doing my little seed sprouting shelf with the grow lights. These grow lights are new. This whole system is new to me, so I just want to keep track of the progress. Yesterday I checked on my seedlings and I noticed that a lot of them were very leggy, and leggy means long, tall, spindly. So that is caused by they are not getting enough light, and I think maybe I didn't have the grow lights close enough to them, so I moved the grow lights closer. So I'm going to show you, we have put the cardboard in front of the lights so that we are not blinded by the lights here. And the other thing I did, which I can show you with the top one, is I lowered the lights. And the reason I did that is because, as you can see, my kale is very leggy, and my lettuce is also very leggy, and that means it wasn't getting enough light. And I probably should have done this a couple of days ago when I first noticed it happening, but I wasn't quite sure. And then, so it's not that I didn't notice, but I just kind of hadn't really thought about what I could do. And then I thought, oh, of course, move the lights closer. They need more light, because I also did some research on leggy seedlings. It's one of the things that I looked up, and that said they need more light. And also today I decided to, because they are getting, there's seedlings now, like they're sprouted and tall, some of them, not the herbs on the top, but the tomatoes and the leafy greens. And so I put the fan on them. I read that that's something you want to do to help them harden off so that they'll be ready to go outside, is to have like a gentle, like a fan on them. You don't want to put it too much to start, you know, you have to work them up and get used to it. First, I thought I would show you the progress of some of my seedlings. Got some little tiny sprouts with my lemon balm, so that's starting to come in. I've got my thyme. They're still really tiny, and I think the thyme likes a little bit drier. I mean, it needs moisture to sprout, but I think it likes a little bit less fertile soil than it's in right now. So I think it's taking a little bit for the thyme to grow. And my oregano, which of course has been going, and it's going strong. My dill's starting to come up, and that's very exciting. And the chives are starting to come up. Oh, and I have my dragon head balm. That seems to be coming up well. And the borage is coming up really well, and the bee balm is coming up. Everybody's starting to sprout. It looks really good. My little whole tray of, oh, you know what's not coming up at all is that giant red celery, and I don't know if it just takes longer to germinate. I might have to read about it and see. I don't know what's going on, but it's not, nothing has started to sprout from that one. And then we come down to the leafy greens, which is the flashy butter lettuce, the triumphator lettuce, and the mustard greens, and all of those are looking prolific. Oh, and the kale. The kale is super tall and leggy. The flashy butter lettuce is slightly leggy, but it's okay. And the mustard greens are also going crazy and kind of getting leggy. So we got to do something about that. And the tomatoes, some of them are also starting to look leggy, so time to move the lights down. But all the tomatoes are looking good, and I have a couple of sprouts from the orange bell peppers. Now, I got the seeds for the orange bell peppers out of an orange bell pepper that I got from the grocery store. I just took the seeds out, left them on a plate for a couple days, and then I planted them in the soil to see what would happen. And I'm getting some sprouts. So hopefully I'll get some peppers out of those. It's an experiment, we'll see. And I haven't gotten any seeds for the red jalapenos yet, and I'm sad about that. It's this one particular kind of pepper, and Whole Foods sells it, and I was gonna do basically the same thing, is get these peppers from Whole Foods, and harvest them, but every time my husband has gone to Whole Foods, they have not had that pepper. So I might be out of luck on that one because it might just get like way too late for it to even be possible. Although if I do get a red pepper, I'm gonna try to sprout it anyway, just because I want to see what happens. But yeah, so we'll see. I guess if nothing else, I could get a plant from the farmer's market. I guess what I need to do is have him take a photo of the name of the red pepper so that I get the right one. Anyway, I'm very particular. So that's another thing that I need to do is thin them pretty soon so that the strongest ones can grow. Because I think there's enough now. Actually, now might be a good time to thin them, really. I'll have to go read about it and see. So I might be thinning them between now and the next time. We'll see what happens. The weather this week is weird because yesterday it was really cold. Not really cold, but it was like 50 degrees or something yesterday. Today it's supposed to be like 66 or something, and then tomorrow it's supposed to be 73, and then the next day it's supposed to be 83 for a couple days, or 82, and then the day after that it's supposed to be 53. Yeah, we're in the middle. And that's what the weather does here. It's just weird like that. Obviously that's Fahrenheit. That's always Fahrenheit because that would be crazy Celsius. I don't know if we could survive those temperatures. And my elderberry, my beautiful elderberry, she's getting new growth, and I really need to order that other elderberry so that I'll have a second one to go with her so that she can cross-pollinate. I think that's my next steps is to do that. I got a couple of really big bags of beautiful organic potting soil with like a good mixture of worm castings and vermiculite and perlite and everything that's supposed to have in it from the farmer's market. Our farmer's market, I don't know what it's like in your state, but right now because of the quarantine, our farmer's market, what they're doing is the farmers are taking orders online, and then you go to the farmer's market and just pick up your order, and that's it. Like, it's in and out. You're not hanging out. There's like one stall where they have like all the orders. So it's not like set up like the farmer's market where everybody comes and sets up their tent. It's just like whoever took orders in advance has them for pickup. And so this week, because the growing season is brand new, we got cilantro from our farmer and soil. And there's another farmer there that has like worm castings, which I did not know about in advance, and I wish I had because I already bought worm castings somewhere else, and I would have loved to have supported that farmer.
Pendleton's checking out his cat grass.
This is my little update on my seedlings, and I will have more updates as they continue to grow because I'm super excited about this project, and plus it's the first time with these grow lights, and it's the first time with this setup, so I just want to keep track. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give a thumbs up below. You can subscribe to my channel by hitting the subscribe button over there. You can ding the bell next to it if you want to be notified when I post new videos. I love you, my healers and health seekers. I hope your healing journey is going well. I would love to hear about your gardens. What are you growing, even if it sprouts on your counter, because that matters. That is something. Anything we can grow is valuable and is going to give us amazing nutrition and help for our bodies and our livers and our healing and our souls, because honestly, gardening and getting our hands in the dirt is connecting us to nature. Even if we're in an apartment in a big city metropolis growing sprouts on our counter, it matters. It's something, and they're growing for you, and that's important. So many blessings for you, I wish, on your continued healing journey. Remember that you can heal. I love you. Stay curious, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.